Then it's like you get pregnant and literally I want to like literally McCall was asking me, he was like, does this make you want to get pregnant? And I was like, kind of. Yeah. Who is this baby the reincarnation of?
Okay, I thought everyone was calling me Mommy Pig because I kept seeing this everywhere and like I can't believe Mama Pig is pregnant. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is that my name?
No. This dress was made for you. I'm like mesmerized.
Love it. It's a Skims.
Like I wanted it and now I don't because I wouldn't look that good in it like that.
You would look so good. I ordered everything from this collection, so
it's just so cute.
it goes good with our set now. They did a Skims Dolce, and Dolce & Gabbana will never fit me. So when they had a Skims one, which goes up to 3X, I was like, I'm getting all of that.
Every single thing. And I just love leopard. We love leopard, clearly.
I really think leopard's gonna be my thing here because I love leopard. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy. I literally ordered like leopard Dolce & Gabbana shoes and like everything. They have like a crystal one, like with a big heel. I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear that. Even though I would, because we don't walk, so that's good. I can just show my thing.
I brought stilettos today.
Did you?
Like, I'm so excited because it's like we don't move.
Yeah, you can just show the shoes.
Yes.
I need to. I also ordered like us cute leopard like slippers, like UGG slippers and stuff like that. So that way we have it.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm so excited. And our merch too. Our merch is coming. It's leopard. It's
like,
leopard
yes, I knew
hoodie and
that.
pants, and it's so cute. It says like Not Loveline. It's like it's gonna be so comfy. I feel like I'll wear it just like every time.
You're so damn good at this. I was saying, like, I
excited.
keep having dreams that she's continuing to add on to the set and making merch because it's so prevalent how damn good at this you are.
I'm literally trying to pitch it to everyone. Everywhere I go, I'm like, oh my God, we need to put this on TV. Like, we need to do this. Like, I'm always just like pitching it so much. I love it.
I could see us with a talk show. I'm manifesting
I feel that way too. I love it. Are we going? We should just go. Yeah. Okay, we can keep it. Is it going? Audio's going? Keep all of it then. Yeah, I'm manifesting it too. I really feel like we're manifestors here.
We are.
And we're manifesting good fortune for you guys. Hi, welcome to Not Loveline.
Welcome back to Not Loveline. She's
I wanted to wait to tell you. I was just like, I couldn't wait anymore because everyone's just like, she's pregnant, she's pregnant.
You are like the best ever at keeping something close to you and keeping a secret. I would be telling my door dasher. I would be like, hey, thank you so much for the chilies. I'm pregnant. Like I would be telling everyone, and I'm just so happy that I found out with everyone else, you guys. If I had to like live with that secret, I think I just would have combust.
I wanted to get your reaction though, because your reaction is so, I could tell you anything and you like scream. You're just like so excited for anything. And I was like, damn, I really want to get your reaction.
I actually shook Makoa awake like we were having like an earthquake. Like I was like, get up now, get up. And he's like, what? And I was like, Trisha is pregnant.
And he's like, okay.
No, he was so happy. He was so, even today I was leaving and he was like, please just tell her I said congratulations.
Aww.
Like I'm so happy for them. He was so happy.
I think by the third baby, you're just kind of like, nah, it's just another baby.
And you're so casual about it. I was saying this to you and like, I'll shut up, but like touring and doing Broadway pregnant to me is more impressive than all of the Olympics combined. Like Michael Phelps. I'm sorry. Like that's so,
you can never do that pregnant.
And honestly, just the craziest thing, it's so true. Like you're going to be able to show your baby all the things, especially this pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like all the things that you're doing while pregnant. And it's just, so, wow. It's like,
no, this baby has been like a lucky charm for sure because like all the things like I've gotten, like, obviously before even knowing like that I was pregnant, I was just like, damn, this baby's been with me everywhere. They were really like, we're going to world travel with you.
And you really don't know the gender?
I really don't know
now
the gender.
I don't believe anything.
I know, I really don't know. And I would be the worst liar.
No.
I really don't know. We are seriously trying to wait until the show we have at the Greek because we want to do like the big streamers. And, you know, we have no friends.
So fun.
So I want to like just show it to everyone there. Like our gender reveal is just like us basically. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But that's so iconic to like let the crowd in on that. Like imagine being like, I bought a ticket to just like see Trisha sing and now I'm getting a gender reveal out of this. You should honestly like mark up those prices.
I don't know if it's that exciting for people.
Oh my, it is that exciting. It is so that exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've been seeing the funniest TikToks. It's so cool. Like how many people are so invested as if it's like their pregnancy.
Yeah, it's
like,
wild. It is wild.
So cool.
People are so excited and yeah.
I almost feel like this baby, all of your babies are going to be superstars, but just due to all the things that you've done while this baby's in your stomach, like who is this baby the reincarnation of?
I know. Wait, what was the last part?
Who is this baby the reincarnation of?
Oh, the reincarnation of.
Yes.
That's why all the guesses on that. Someone said like the Pope. I was like, can we just let this baby live its
Pope
life?
is so crazy. That whole thing, because how did that start? Like people, Malibu was Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth, I don't know how. Oh, Queen Elizabeth passed away the week I was supposed to get. But the day I was due, Queen Elizabeth passed away. So people thought I was like in labor. No, I know.
It's just,
it is crazy.
It does kind of give Queen Elizabeth.
I believe it.
She's pretty calm, She's pretty cool and collected.
Oh, and people just like bow down. Not even kidding. When we go out to like any place, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, look at her, look at that." And maybe a lot of people get that, but people think she is just like
she is though
royalty or something.
Her energy is true. No, Malibu like walks in the room and I'm like 10 hot. Like I'm not even actually kidding. Like I like straighten up my posture.
Like she loves you. She was so excited to see you today. She's like, Tana.
I can't wait to see her.
It's her favorite time coming down at the end to see you.
Well, I was gonna buy her this toy in Cabo, and then I was like, it's not even bougie enough. Like I put it back, like because it was just wooden, and I was like, she's gonna be like, what is this piece?
No, she loves everything. She's such like
so
she loves makeup, she loves everything. Yeah, she's queen vibes for sure.
What if this one's a boy?
It would be crazy. I'm betting on girl because I just feel like girl vibes. Me
too.
I think if it's a boy, he's just gonna have to really love pink because our whole playroom is pink. Everything is pink. So
no, and he's gonna queen out. Are you kidding me? If it's a boy, a part of me does kind of think it might be a boy, and it's like a.
How do you think that?
I don't know.
People are saying that, but is it because we have two girls? That's like the probability. Maybe like. It has to be a boy at this point.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And like, obviously, like we don't want it to be a straight boy. Can I say that?
I don't know. I think so. No, and I am performing Pride. So it's like, you know, it could be rainbow infused.
Yes, literally. Speaking of names,
a straight boy would be crazy. A straight boy would be crazy.
Yeah, just like I don't know how much that's in the cards.
I'm in my Lady Gaga era, and I think Lady Gaga said something if her son wasn't gay, she was sending him back.
I like 100%. I can't agree more. I always tell Nicole that. It's like you'd be taking our son to like football, and then I'd be taking him to the nail salon, like praying I'm like undoing it. I saw you singing You by Lady Gaga, You and I.
No, today?
Today on TikTok.
Oh, wow.
That's my favorite.
Quick, how did you see that? I just posted it.
I'm obsessed
I love
with
it.
you.
I love
it's
that
my favorite Lady Gaga song.
That's crazy. I didn't even know it. And then I remember when she was like a boy, and I was like, oh, what was that song she sang when she was a boy? Do you remember that? Like the VMAs. And I was like, oh, she kind of ate with that. That is such a good song. She's actually so amazing. I actually was not a Lady Gaga. I wasn't a hater, but I was always like, I don't really get it. But now I'm like, I'm
a little monster, I think. But
you are?
I don't even actually want to say that because it's like you know when people say they're a Swiftie but they don't know like every single song. It's like don't disrespect the culture.
Oh, but I think little monsters are accepting. I think they're very much like, oh, if you know one song, you're in. You know what I mean?
Okay, good, because I love You and I, and I just love Lady Gaga, like Poker Face. Ooh.
I know, I love her too, and even her new Mayhem just came out. Stream It Everywhere. It's just like so good. Abracadabra was good. I got on the kick because like 2 weeks ago at my show, someone's like sing Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, and I didn't know, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god. Everyone's like, what? Like, my fans were so disappointed. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it my mission to listen to Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
I watched Joker 2, so good. House of Gucci, so good. Like Stars Born. I was like,
I need to see House of Gucci. I haven't seen it.
It's so good. She's such a queen and acting and singing, and she's on SNL tonight.
Oh my god!
As the host at Musical Fest.
Oh yeah, I saw that actually. I just love her, and she's always been such an activist and like so like ahead of her time with everything. I remember like there was a point in time where like the whole media was like really accusing her of like being a boy secretly.
Oh,
and
what?
she came online and just like her interviews and the things she was like, so what if I am? Who cares? Why do you care what's between my legs? Like yada yada. Just has always been like that.
I saw an interview that made me like her too on TikTok where she was talking about her mom calling her and saying like, you're all over the news because you gained weight. And she's like, what are you talking about? She goes, you gained weight, you're the news. She's like, why is my weight the news when there's like wars going on and people dying? And I'm like, queen, she eats every time.
Absolutely,
like, love her
every time. And you can just tell it's so authentic, and she paved the way for so many pop girlies.
I love her. I remember the only thing I remember of Lady Gaga before I became a little monster this week was like her press tour for Stars Born, and she kept saying the same thing over and over. But I like, and people were making fun of her, but honestly, I was like, that line stuck with me where she's like, you know what? There could be 100 people in the room saying no, and all you need is that one yes. And she said it everywhere she went, but I was like, rightfully so. People need to hear that. And I held on to it. So now as a little monster, I was like, oh, so proud. So I love her.
Everything.
I love her.
Really is.
You were to Coachella.
Yeah, I am.
So
honestly, I mean, there's like a part of me that kind of doesn't want to for all the cons and just the sober Chella of it all. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna. And I honestly, one of my main reasons is because I love Lady Gaga. Like, I want to see her live.
So good.
I'm manifesting like an artist wanting to bring you out at Coachella, so you have to go.
I'm manifesting that. I think that's why I became like a Gaga fan. I was like, wait, because I sing Shallow at all my shows. I was like, maybe she'll bring me out.
I didn't even think about that.
I love it. And people do go crazy. I'm not going to lie. My cover of Shallow, people really do love.
It's the best thing in the world. That's what when you came out at our show, I was like, we have to sing Shallow.
People really love that one. That's so funny.
So much.
It's my song now.
What are we naming the baby Little Monster? Like, what I'm circling back. I'm not done. I saw Houdini as a choice.
Houdini is what I put out.
Gaga's really cool.
Gaga would be crazy.
Malibu Elvis Gaga. Ooh.
That is kind of iconic. I guess I can make an exception. The only thing is we wanted it to be a movie poster because we have Barbie poster, we have an Elvis poster. So we were like, oh, we really want like a movie poster name.
I love you guys so much because so what's a movie poster name? Like what?
I was like Selena or something, or
Selena's-
like Houdini's a movie poster. I loved Aladdin.
I love Aladdin. I like Houdini the most.
Houdini is
Houdini
I love
Penis
Houdini.
Hackman is so, and like HH.
Ooh,
Like
I
Houdini
like
Hackman.
that. And we shot Freaky at the Houdini Mansion. Like there's like little ties to it. Like I do love Houdini.
And like this baby is magic.
I kind of love. And we were just at, you probably performed there too, the Moore Theater in Seattle was where Houdini performed in like 1907. And I was like, oh my God, it's a sign. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's so.
I love Houdini Hackman Paytas. We'd have to flip them around just for the like alliteration.
Right. Or just eliminate Paytas and just put Hackman so we all just have different last names.
No, we can't do that.
I know. I was like, they need a Paytas. I'm like, I don't know if they need Paytas in their name. They might not want that, but.
What else? Like what are, how do you feel about Papermate still?
I love Papermate. I do. I feel like that
Papermate
should be,
Paytas. That
should be
was
like
her.
a sponsored one now. It'd be a sponsor name. Oh, and the other reason, when you were here last.
DraftKings Paytas.
That's your baby name. DraftKings. Pepsi Paytas. You were here last and you were talking about how people get like, well, I shouldn't even say because I don't want to say that, but you're saying certain people get this like sponsorship when they're pregnant to announce their pregnancies. And so we were like back and forth with it. And then ultimately they passed. Like, well, they're kind of conservative. And I was like, okay. I was like, you can bleep out the name, Drew, but and it was just like, and everyone gets those like great deals. And I'm like, you know what? It's the third baby. The first two, I was like, yeah, it's kind of icky to like have a sponsored announcement. But I'm like, the third baby won't care.
Yeah,
you know
get
what I
that
mean?
bag for Houdini.
Yeah, exactly. Put it in the trust fund. We're in California still. We're not moving to Tennessee. We're going to put
Yeah.
that 100% in there. But it didn't happen.
Crazy. The people moving.
That is wild.
The
Do you think
people-
it's true? You think that's why people are doing it?
You
Probably,
want to
right?
believe it isn't true, I guess.
Just a
but, like,
coincidence that everyone's going to Nashville.
yeah, but like no, and it's just I've been really like I haven't watched the documentary yet, but it's like my whole For You on the Ruby Frank.
Oh my God. I watched it when I was away and I was just like, that's actually so depressing. Like,
No, it's crazy.
no, people like your stance, especially like the Ash Trevino of it all and stuff like that. Like they like it because you've been through that stuff. So it's like, it's
And I
sad.
just keep seeing more. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. And I'm like, maybe I should just shut up. But like Casey Anthony being back on TikTok.
I think she got banned now, right? She's off of it now. I think they banned her.
Hope
Yeah.
to God. What do
Crazy.
you mean? And like you're a legal advocate now, like, and she just never. That was one of the first cases I was ever like really interested in. Like I remember being young and being interested.
Right.
in
It was a
that,
long
and
time
was,
ago.
Like, just oh my God,
I didn't even know the case really until recently when she got back on TikTok. I was like looking it up because all those stuff makes me so depressed and so angry. And then when I looked up the story, it made me even like angrier. And I was like, how do you not report your daughter missing? Like that's crazy.
No.
And then to act like you had nothing to do with it, I'm like, that's crazy. You, no matter what, even if you didn't do anything, you're complicit by not reporting your daughter. Like what the hell?
100%, and just like. I don't know, for anybody to be even slightly vindicated in that situation, in my head, 1% vindication, you would at least have to spend your life seeking justice.
Yeah.
And the fact that you didn't and you haven't at all, it's like, that says enough.
Just back on TikTok, I'm just like, I love that the comments like don't let up on her because
Yeah.
honestly, like that person, there's certain people that should just be like banned from society forever, and I feel
100%.
like definitely that's one of
Casey
them.
Anthony deserves a societal ban. I saw someone say at least OJ pretended to look for the killer for like a second.
Yeah,
and it's like,
exactly. Do
it's-
some effort.
It is crazy, and she was just like partying while her kid was missing
Yeah.
and stuff. She's
Piece of
deserves
shit. No,
the
all
worst.
of it. Yeah, there's been so many sad documentaries, and I watched that one. I don't usually watch it, but because I've been traveling and I've been flying, I've been like downloading stuff. So like someone's like the Gabby Petito one I watched, and that was like so depressing. I was like, Jesus, like what is
That mom, just the mom in the Gabby Petito
Oh my
situation
God.
is like of Brian Laundrie.
yeah.
Like the letter
They
that she wrote
know.
him.
Yes, and I was like, they knew, they know, and they're not saying anything. I was
I
like,
also
also a piece of
hate
shit.
those mothers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
my son, my baby, I'll do anything for you. Like, I'll bury a body.
Yeah, that's wild. No, if that was one of my kids, I'd be like, sorry, like you killed somebody.
Yeah, like, and especially if like if my son came home and he had unalived his girlfriend, it's like,
no, that's wild. And then you're also complicit too. People are crazy. I don't know. This world
Yeah,
is.
and they just didn't have a funeral for him. It's kind of weird to me. The whole situation's weird.
I don't buy any of it. I think it's like people still think he's alive, but yeah, the Ruby Frank one is actually wild too, and the abuse. I don't know, family vloggers, I just think if they're your everyday content, I just truly, and I show my kids, so I'm not even like above like don't show your kids, but it's just like,
I always say you're the blueprint. It's like, it's nice, you're sharing parts of your life, but it's so clear that like if Malibu's having a bad day, you're not like, okay, renegade.
Yeah.
You know?
like repeat it. Like, never. And when people ask them to repeat stuff or do stuff, it's like, that's when it's crazy. Yeah.
No, or fake emotions, like faking emotions. And like, I saw the daughter, one of the passengers' daughter, she put out a statement. She was young. She gave it to the dad, who I also don't think is innocent.
No, absolutely not.
He was reading it in court, and she said like, and she's young writing this, saying like, to feel so used by my mom.
Oh my God.
Like,
and you feeling that at such a young age.
Yeah, like that's just so fucking up. It's
no. The YouTube, and also people watching it anymore, like it's just so weird. It's
I'm starting to see people look into like the LeBrants, and I've been like,
oh really,
interested in that. Just in the daughter's emotions in certain clips, looking like something she was saying is rehearsed. It's like there's got to be an element of family channels where it's like it's rehearsed.
Yeah, but even that is like such a sad thing, because like let's say they are having a happy perfect life, it's like even putting your daughter out there for speculation like that is like sad for her. It's like a disservice for her.
Yeah.
So now people are speculating if she's happy, if she's not, maybe she is.
Yeah.
But the speculation's there, but why? It's because you're putting it out there, you know?
And there's gotta be, even if it's like the completely healthiest family channel, there's gotta be a psychological effect on when you then do good for the video and your mom is really happy with the good footage, that you're then gonna keep doing that,
just performing
or like performing
all the
time. Or operating in that way, like constantly like doing things to make sure mommy is happy, because it's like no matter what, like obviously if you throw a tantrum on the vlog, the mom's not gonna be as happy.
Yeah, right. Well, like that Ruby Frank, she was like, tell them how you got your name, and then she like, fake being happy, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, like,
that's
so
wild. And they were older, but some of these like younger kids too, it's like they show them since birth growing up, and it's like the toddler stage is so unpredictable. Even doing like photo shoots, it's like you just never know, you know what I mean? Like if you want to do like a family picture, you know, you don't know how they're gonna be, and it's like that's just how it goes. But.
Yeah, and then like I just can't imagine all these moms are like the most understanding. Ew. We always get into some crazy.
I know. Only with you, it's so funny because I really don't like. I hate like heartbreak, like thinking about this stuff. But then I did watch.
We're
stuff.
so true crime these days.
I know you really do love a true crime. Because I'm so not. But then I'm like, when we start talking about it, then I'm like,
And I swear I don't either. I just guess I intake a lot of it. And also we see the comments. We will be taking more calls. It's so funny though, because I swear when we took like a grillion calls, the comments are like, wait, more yap.
Yeah.
And then like.
Is Yap your new merch on Canceled?
Yes.
I thought it was cute. I love that. Is it out?
I just love Yap. It's not out yet.
Okay.
I don't like putting things out for like pre-order. I get scared. So I'm like waiting.
That's so funny. We were there was a merch company that was going to talk to us about that, and they were like, but everything was pre-order. I was like, that I don't know what it is either. It feels like scammy a little bit. Like, okay, because the whole point of merch is like you get the money, you invest in it, and then you ship out the product. This one is like, we'll see how many orders, then we'll make it, which takes like 6 to 8 weeks. And I'm like, I don't know. It's not scammy, I suppose, but I hate pre-orders. I'm like,
I literally just ordered a pair of like capris, and they were pre-order, and like by the time they got here, I was like,
that's what I'm saying. People want it like tomorrow, you know? And I'm like, that's what I hate that so much. Yeah,
I get it if it's like something really crazy cool that like you want to put out now to like come, like, you know what I mean? Like whatever, like there are exceptions and stuff, and there are things that I would want bad enough to pre-order, but if it's like a hoodie and sweats, I'm like, hold on. Like we can figure this out.
It's good merch. It's good stuff. Yeah.
I just love the Yap, you know?
Yeah, and I like that it was crystallized too. It's pretty. That's really cute.
Yeah, I love a like bedazzled little moment, but I'm just trying to get like you, I swear to God. It's funny, I was like filming a video going through my closet the other day, and I found my Trish hoodie, and I like went on this whole 10-minute tangent about how it's perfect. And all my leopard, I've been keeping all my leopard stuff.
We're just wearing leopard every episode. Me too. I like bought the entire Dolce Skims collection, and I've never worn it, and I was like, finally I have a chance to wear it.
Yeah.
I just knew I was excited. I was like, oh, Dolce, which we'll wear in the next episode. We got matching Dolce Skims pajamas.
You're so cute.
I'm so excited.
Like you're actually the cutest for like thinking of me in that
I love matching.
And always thinking of me and just being the best ever. But I won't simp out on this episode, but just know I love you.
No, we literally talked for like an hour when you got here, because I haven't seen you in so long.
I know.
It's so crazy.
Well, and just there's always so much. I swear it's like even just all the things y'all don't know about in Miss Paytas Hackman's life.
But also there was so much stuff where you're like, oh wait, me too. And I was like, wait, what? Why didn't we talk about this? But we haven't seen each other in that long, so that's why like so much had happened.
And it is just crazy. Like 3-4 weeks, like literally, it's like we'll come see each other, and it's like so much is happening.
But always like weirdly aligned too. Sometimes we're like weirdly aligned and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. That's so wild.
The universe just wants us to be brought together, and thank God for that, because I ride for this woman right here. You will not catch me slipping. Okay.
I ride for you always. Yes, this has become a true crime podcast, and
not love crime.
Not Love Crime. This episode of Not Loveline sponsored by SeatGeek.
I'm so excited to see Trisha Paytas live in concert.
Wow, really? I feel
Ooh.
like SeatGeek could give you the best deals if you want to sit up close and personal.
Yes, I do.
Last minute, some people may be like, oh, I can't make it. And you don't trust someone online just over X or something. You're like, I want to go to SeatGeek because it's trusted. I really want to see Bad Bunny. He's doing a Puerto Rico residency and it sold out in like a minute. And I want to see him.
Wait, let's go to Puerto Rico.
I
love that.
Love June.
By the beach. That's so fun.
Yeah. Are you going to be here in June?
I think so. I
Your
would go
birthday
with
trip
you
to
to
Puerto
see
Rico?
Bad Bunny. I don't know anything about Bad Bunny's like lore like that. I just know he's like fine and talented.
Oh my God, I would pay anything to see him. But SeatGeek, you don't have to pay high prices because they got the best deals for you on the internet.
Wow.
With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. And there are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. So it's something for everyone. Theater, sports, comedy. Jeff Wittick's probably killing it on SeatGeek. Go get a good deal at his comedy show.
Yes, I hear the phrase bringing out Landon Barker. We can't miss that.
Oh my God. Did you see Landon Barker do the Fray TikTok? That was everything. He had the Fray on there.
They're bringing him out now, like as their opener.
Manifesting King.
Like, is he going to bring the bathroom with him? I'm excited.
SeatGeek. How do we get tickets to Landon Barker?
I know.
SeatGeek. SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means go, red means bad. And every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee.
And you know we came through for you guys. You can use code NOTLOVELINE10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek.
That's right. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code NOTLOVELINE.
Make sure you click the link in the description and download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later.
Thank you, SeatGeek.
Love you, SeatGeek.
SeatGeek is wonderful.
Wow.
Use SeatGeek today. We also have new chairs and we also have a new couch. We have a couch that when a guest comes on, we can sit on the couch and they can sit on this chair.
Yes.
I was asking Moses if it would fit. He's like, no, the chair would go over there and the couch would go here. So I'm really excited.
We need to do it. I keep just being lazy and I love like kikiing with you. Like when a guest comes, I know I'm going to be like, ugh,
no,
I
when
want
we
our
have
alone
one,
time.
I want to lock it in, but you're also so busy. Like you're so busy. And I'm just like, so I'll try to lock it in.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah, he's so
Why am I
down. I
whispering?
don't know.
Hello?
It's not like a secret.
Everyone knows. Like, what, Tana, what
The way you said it, I thought there was something like exciting. I was
No.
like,
Oh my God. I'm so dumb. I'm literally
we're
so
never
dumb.
gonna get Jake Shane. Jake Shane's on tour right now, and he's playing like I don't know what it's called now. It used to be the old Nokia Theater, which is like right by the crypto, and it's like 7,000 people. I was like, what the? It's amazing, but oh Jesus,
That's wild.
He's so
he does bring
popular.
out the guests. He's like call her daddy in that sense.
Oh,
that like
who does he bring
like,
out?
He just brought out Role Model, and I'm obsessed with the Role Model lore. And just Role Model dated Emma Chamberlain, and he makes
music.
I like the music, very like sad boy, ooh,
Okay.
simpy, whatever. But he has lore, and then they have
see.
lore. I don't know.
So he just has the guests. So people are like, who's gonna be brought out?
I think so. It's like I think that's so cool, but it's like coordinating that is so hard.
Couldn't even imagine.
Like even for this upcoming tour, I'm like, it'd be so fun to bring people out. But what? I'm flying people to Germany. Like, how do you even like
Flula,
Yeah,
comes on
like,
stage.
Like, hello. Ooh, I guess I could find creators.
like locally.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going all over Europe.
yes.
So yeah, just find European creators.
Ooh, okay. Like maybe I need to ask the people who their favorite European
I
creators
actually have no
are.
idea.
Yeah, I don't know at all.
Sidemen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No,
I
same.
love them. I just don't know if we'd have much crossover on like, you know.
Audience.
Like I bring out. I don't know. They're huge over there. It's
Are they?
crazy.
They sent me a couple of DMs, but I'm like, I don't know what you do, and I don't like that it's all men.
It is a lot of men, and it's like for the bros.
Yeah, wasn't yours like a dating something?
Yes, and it was like one of the craziest days of my life. It was so strange. Those like dating shows are just the dating concepts are weird because it's like you want to be entertaining and you want to be honest, but then like even afterwards, like I had a couple of the guys like in my DMs being like, I can't believe you passed on me, and like they still DM me to this day and shit. And
You're like, it's a show, babe.
yeah, and it's like it just like was it as you know what I mean, just as authentic as you want to be. It's still weird. Like it's
Yeah. Dating shows are never my thing.
Yeah.
I like watching them, could never be on them, but
yeah, I love watching them, but it is just like it's awkward.
yeah, it's a lot.
Because then you feel bad, and then it's like you want to tell everyone they passed, but then it's like you look like I don't know.
Oh, is that what it was? Like passers? What was it?
Yeah, like you have like 50 guys. This could be an exaggeration of the number. I don't know if it's 25 or 50.
Yeah.
Come up in a line and like you say yes or no immediately off of looks.
Oh my
like
God.
how brutal. I said yes to
No.
everyone.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Like
that's
pretty
nice.
much, except for just anyone who did weird shit. But like, you
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah, yeah.
it's like that's so brutal.
That's so mean. That was like that show. Do you remember MTV The Dismissed? It was like they did on a date and they would just tell them you're dismissed. Or there was the next bus where they come off and like
next bus was crazy.
It's that same vibe.
Do you remember Room Raiders? That was always like my dream.
I loved that one where they'd go through their room and like yes. Or there was Date My Mom where they'd go on the date with the mom. Yeah, all those dating shows were crazy.
I loved Pimp My Ride too.
Oh, I wanted to be. But you know those were like so also scammy. They would basically like pimp their car to look cool, but like wouldn't fix anything. It was still like a beater car at the end of the day. So they would just like break down.
my what's it called? My transmission won't work.
Yeah, but they're like, but you have a stripper pole in the back. Yeah, it's like okay. It doesn't go anywhere, but that was a cool show.
It was such a good show.
MTV back in the day was it for the shows.
Everything, just everything.
It went downhill after Tana turns 21 after that show. No, you were the peak and then it went down.
No, oh my God. That was just, so we were talking about that kind of in the car, that like era. So wild.
Do you miss it?
I kind of want to do, I don't know.
A reality show?
Or just something. Like I'm in a show mood these days.
Really? Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I still love like the idea of a Simple Life concept or something, but that would have to be with you.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't do it with anyone else.
That would be so much fun.
Maybe after you pop up baby number 3, we'll get back to our show dreams.
This is the last babies, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're like, not even tying tubes, like getting tubes removed. Because like, again, lucky, blessed, like never thought I would say this. That would be like, oh my God, like I can't believe I'm pregnant. But like, yeah, definitely. Because even 2, we were like, good. 3 is great. 4 sounds only because I just like the attention. Again, if you have more than 3 kids and you can give them all attention, that's great. But I just know we couldn't. Like even 2, I was like, that's the perfect amount. You know, a parent gives attention to 1 kid together. 3 is like you're outnumbered. 4 would be chaos, you know.
4 would be chaos.
And I just want to make sure everyone gets attention and they get like nurtured the way they want to be. But people have 6 kids is amazing, like that you can do it. But
but you also just have such an iconic life and like things keep coming and like busy and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's why I was shocked with this because like this year was like planned out and then all of a sudden like the baby came and I was like, oh dang, okay.
Are
so
you
like,
even nervous at all for childbirth? No,
right? I love it. Last one was a good experience because you get that. I got a spinal tap because I got C-section and it's like I loved it. I was just like floating. It's so fun.
Houdini.
Yeah, Houdini would be good if it's I guess boy or girl, it could be Houdini.
I love Houdini because if it's a girl, it's like Dua Lipa Houdini, but if it's a guy, it's
Dua Lipa Houdini. What does that mean?
She's like Houdini.
Oh, I hate the one. Our other name for a girl was Aquamarine, but then Addison Rae came out with a song, and I was like, well, people think we're going to name the song after Addison Rae. But we've been talking about Aquamarine forever.
I love Malibu, Elvis, and Aquamarine, too.
Malibu. People did think we also named Malibu after our Miley Cyrus song, which was not the case, because I did not know she had one.
I love that song.
Is that a song? I don't even know.
Malibu. You don't know that song?
I really don't know.
Trisha, I feel like you would actually love that song, and like you would like sing it to Malibu.
Really?
Like the whole chorus is just like Malibu.
Okay, I got it in my Miley Cyrus because I don't want to say I'm a hater. I just like don't know the.
That's like one of my biggest stans. I'm like a big Miley Cyrus stan.
Because of what? Because of Hannah Montana or what?
Yeah, I definitely like grew up on Hannah Montana and it, like I loved it, but like her voice. To me, it just does something to me. I love her voice. I love her lyrics. I love and she's just like raw as. And I think it's hard to be that famous, Disney, go through everything she went through, and then still be just like real as. You know, I
need to get in that era for sure. There's a lot of people I need to catch up on. Obviously, role model, don't know him, but I need to catch up on it.
But like Gaga and Miley first. I'm like her biggest fan. I actually am her biggest fan, which is so creepy for me to say because I dated her sister and it makes me look so weird. But whatever.
Wait, what? I don't know that.
I like never know if that's wrong or not to like
date her sister.
No, to just be online like I love Miley and it's like probably weird.
I don't think so. No.
I think so.
No, you respect her art.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly,
I know it too. Honestly, they're both that whole family's so talented.
It's better than being the opposite. Like I don't even know who she is. Like I don't even care. You know what? I hate when people are like that too. It's
She's
like
a lie.
Yeah, you're like dating someone that's like super famous. Like you know who's in the family. I didn't even know she had a sister.
Yeah, Noah is her sister, and honestly, just as talented as her. They're all so talented. That whole family, like just the musical gift that was given to them is so nuts.
I need to get into it. I don't know. I liked her at the Grammys, the little flowers performance she did. I thought she was
even
cute.
That, like I can buy myself flowers. And like if you got into the Liam Hemsworth lore, like he was just like very and she was very, very about her
love it
reaction and response. And, like,
I've seen them on like the red carpet where she like pushes his hand away, and I like that. Like I don't know him. He's always giving me an ick, but
yeah, it's like they were in the movie The Last Song together when they were really
it was like a romantic movie. I know we need to watch each other's movies too. I was gonna watch Gone Girl, but I didn't.
I haven't watched.
I need to do it. Joseph.
Raincoat. I still haven't. I suck. What is it? Say it again.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. You gotta download it. I'm gonna download Gone Girl for real because there's in the new White Lotus. They said someone's in Gone Girl, and I was like, I gotta watch this Gone Girl because everyone keeps telling me about it.
Who in the new White Lotus is
Have you
Gone
watched
Girl?
the new
Rosamund
one?
Pike, is she in the new White Lotus?
Someone that people are obsessed with. Yeah, she's the one of the. Do you see the new season?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What's her name? Carrie Coon. Yeah.
I love the new season of White Lotus.
I love it. That's like one thing. I mean, everyone wants to be cast in it. I've seen everyone be like, cast me in it, but to go to an amazing location and shoot out of 4 seasons is such a dream.
So, and it's like, it just would be so cool. I saw someone say that watching White Lotus feels like you're spying on like the 1%'s conversations. And it so does. Like, it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be.
It's so real. I think that's it. Like those, like everything, like those women, like just talking behind each other's back, but being, she's so great. I love her. But the divorce, you know, like people are just so like that. I just like, you just know people like all those people. And it is so true. They're all awful, but like, you know, people like that. You are like that sometimes. It's just like, damn.
The old guy who is dating the younger girl, the older guy who's dating the younger girl, and he's kind of, I know someone who is like quite literally identical to him, to the point that it's like hard to watch for me, because
you're like, that's that person.
I know this person.
And it's like weird. The White Lotus is so funny because they're all unlikable. Obviously, they're meant to be that way, but I like love that guy. I like his character is such. I'm like, he's kind of hot. Like, he kind of has a vibe.
So real.
And I like his girlfriend too, the one who has the cute teeth. You know what I mean?
She's so cute.
I love her.
She's just so real. Ugh.
Or even like the older man with the younger woman, like Greg is obviously with someone new too. And I'm just like, God, I kind of love him too. I mean, he's the worst, but I kind of like Greg, because you remember him in Napoleon Dynamite? He was the uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, and I remember thinking he was hot then. I'm like, he's still kind of hot. He's still kind of getting at it. Like,
I know, and it's like, White Lotus does kind of like at least this season thus far, is like kind of romanticizing the being with the rich guy, you know, being with the rich old guy.
Yeah, of course. Even like the Patrick Schwarzenegger, like I really like him, even though he's awful on it. I kind of love. I love the 3 women. I was like, God, I would love to be in that shirt. Like, it is such a good.
I know, it is. Like, I feel like one of them is gonna kill the other 2.
Oh, you think that's what Mike Lamb was saying this morning? They think it's the girl from Gone Girl that's going to end up like, unaliving somebody. It is interesting, because it always starts with like a death, and it's always like kind of accidental. Like, if you watch the first 2 seasons, like it's never like an intentional one. There are multiple pew-pews, but you're like, what just happened? I don't know. I'm so curious. I do hope it's Greg, just because what he did to Tanya. I do hope it's ended up being him.
What did he do again?
He was the one that set her up with the gays. The wife,
I watched every season.
Coolidge,
yes,
her husband.
Yeah.
So he basically set her up to go with those gay guys in Italy, the evil gays, and they were trying to murder her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why she was like, I hope something really bad happens to Greg, because he set her up.
I'm like an idiot. Like, I blindly watch television, because it's like I watched that. And even in the new episode, when the lady comes up and recognizes him,
right?
You know, where she's like, oh, I swear you were in Maui, like whatever. I was like, what did he do again? Like, and it's like, I watched it. Even with Traitors, I've had to rewatch the same episode like 3 times.
Is
like,
it really?
I've been watching though, and it's so
good. So good. I know. I won't be able to go again because they shoot in May, and I'm always pregnant. So, but you would
need
slay.
to be on
you would
it.
Slay.
You need to be on it.
I would love to see what a show like that. I guess I've never seen you. I mean, the MTV show, but I've never seen you like in a show.
That would be like Traitors. I would love.
You would be good. You are smart, because you're very Gabby Windy, where she was like really smart, but like kept things to herself. Like, be unassuming too. Like, you're unassumingly smart. So I feel like people would
I do
be
love
like,
to like play so stupid in situations like that. Like, that'd be so fun to like play
dumb and just knowing everything.
Like, that's like what I do in poker. I love that. I'll like sit down with a bunch of men, and I'm like, I just don't really understand. And then I like just take all their money and go.
That's why you'd be so good in Traitors. I would actually be horrible in Traitors, because I am very bad judge of character, oblivious to everything. I love the lying aspect. Like, I could definitely be a traitor, because I'm so good at like lying, but I think everything else would go downhill for me. Like, I would not know. When they know what people are doing and stuff, I'm like, how do they know this? Like, it's crazy.
No, people are just really good at that. It's so wild. It is so funny, Trisha. Even like our conversations, I'm like, oh, do you want another baby? You're like, oh, maybe. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. I can usually I'm pretty good. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes
no,
I
but
smile.
as you should, because I just feel like it's like, especially with just the way people have wronged you, it's like telling people your like intimate secrets. It's like, it's scary. And that information, like, people do really care about your baby, and like when you're just seeing the way the internet's invested, like that is a hot piece of information. Like
people, I was more just like, because we were talking, like I had been taking a lot more like offers, because I never get all these offers, so it's great. But I think sometimes when you announce pregnancy, people think you're just like gone for a year, so they just stop offering you things. So I was just like, let me keep doing this, and then eventually when I just started showing, I was like, I might as well just
you're
say something.
Superwoman though. I swear I was just telling you, if I was pregnant, I would have to be like on morphine in a bed for 9 months. Like,
the first pregnancies like that, I was definitely just like, I'm just gonna sleep and just do this, which is like good too. But this one, I'm like,
but it's so cool, because you are just showing women that you can like do anything. you know.
And you really can.
You can.
Being pregnant is like superpower because you have like double human inside of you. So you're just like, we're just doing it all of it.
What if it's twins?
It's definitely not because we've seen the heartbeat. We haven't seen 2 heartbeats. You're so me though. We went to our first one and I'm like, what if we had twins? Like we only saw 1 heartbeat. I was like, you're right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Twins would have been absolute nightmare. Would have loved a gift from God, obviously, but nightmare.
But then 4, yeah. And that's
We would have had to have like help for sure, like around 24 hours just feeding 3 babies.
I know. Oh my God. Is Malibu so excited too?
Yeah, she gets it. She like understands it. She like not fully, but she like has.
How do you
names.
tell her? Like, how did you tell her?
Just like there's a baby, another baby in mommy's belly. She's like, where's the baby? And like in the belly. And so yeah, we haven't been able to feel like the baby move yet, like a little bit. But when I do, then I could be like, here, you could feel it. And she kind of knows. She's like snuggles. Yeah, it's cute.
Little Houdini. I'm so excited.
Baby Houdini. Okay, that's cute. I like it.
I just love it. I need to stop saying it because obviously pick whatever you want and like don't listen to me.
I've had that name out there. I threw that name out there the first baby round.
But it's also really cool when you like surprise, like you just being like it's Malibu Barbie and everyone being like, what?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
you know, like Houdini being out there now is like, you know, not as.
But you never know. Yeah. I do think if we haven't decided, but I think when we do decide, like once we find out the gender, probably keep it secret because it is kind of fun. Like, the reveal of it all.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then it's just going to be bedazzled on everything.
Yeah. Oh, already. I know. I always think about that when you order stuff from Etsy and you put the name. I'm like, oh, what if they like tell people? I'm like, no one cares that much.
Yeah. No, people absolutely care that much.
Sometimes I think so much into it. I'm like, oh my God, our name's going to be revealed. I'm like, I mean, people care, but like, obviously, no one's like trying to leak the name.
Trisha, I mean, people quite literally thought Malibu was reincarnated as Queen Elizabeth.
That was
like,
wild.
It's like, you know, like people do care that much.
Yeah.
It's just.
I know, it's nice. It's nice that people do.
I'm just so happy for you.
Final one. Thank you.
I love
know.
you and Moses so much.
Thank you.
You guys are the best.
Oh my God, you're the best. It's
favorite
good to see you. I know.
I know. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be back. You just, you're a light in my life. I don't know. I want to go on the whole tangent, but I just appreciate you so much. And I keep texting you at like 1 a.m. like, Trisha, I love you. Because I'll see a clip of you just like.
No, it's so nice.
Being such a real one.
No, you always are like so nice every time I get the text because I don't really text people in general because I always think I'm like bothering you. But whenever you text me, I get excited.
Oh, I will triple text you. I will make the whole thing blue. I don't give a like that is my queen, you know.
Thanks.
I love you.
I love you too.
Should we take a call?
Yes. And if you guys want to ask us questions, this is our phone number right here. Oh, we did it at the same time.
I did the hand. I never do the hand, but you do the hand.
Do I?
I just want to be like you. I'm like, ooh.
And if you want to ask explicit questions, we do. Our Patreon is super poppin'. It's patreon.com/Not Loveline. It's like actually so poppin' over there.
It really is. It's like gags me sometimes. I'm like, thank you so much.
We got to give it
people.
the equal hour over there because they really do support and they 100%. Love it so much. So we post videos every Friday. We never miss an upload. When I'm gone, Moses is uploading it and it's so much fun. So go over to patreon.com/Not Loveline
and you will be so gagged. You will be so gagged at the people ask because I mean, we are. We like lose our every week. It's insane.
Every time I see a title for the Patreon, because Jimmy, our editor, helps us with the titles, I'm always like, oh my God, I forgot we talked about all that.
Yes, like so much, so many kinks.
It's delirious too, because we film, we have back-to-back filming days again, but we usually film 4 episodes in one day. Like that means 2 main, 2 Patreon. So by the 4th Patreon with the lights and with everything, I start hallucinating.
We like spend so much time. It's funny, this weekend I told Makoa that I was like gonna be shooting Not Loveline all weekend, and he was like, I'm gonna go to San Diego and surf, and I was like, oh, go off, King. Honestly, because he doesn't see me. Like I'm like, I'll be really locked in here, and it's great.
That's how I felt too, because I'm like, this was like the one weekend like I'm not on tour because I go every other weekend, and I was like, oh, I'm like, I have to do that.
Thank you for spending your weekend.
I love it. I love doing this. I know you're gonna be gone for like a while, so we're just like stacking up.
But I do just absolutely love this. It's so fun.
No, it's so fun, and it's like so easy and just easy.
It is. It is like I was saying, like with Canceled, or even when I go on Just Trish, I'll watch the episode like 30 times and make sure it's perfect because of the nature of things we talk about. But over here, I'm like, let that fly. Like they get the raw cut.
Yeah,
it's like, you know,
because that's what I like about this. It's like not reliant on like
drama.
Something happening. Yeah, you know what I mean? Which I do love talking about on our podcast. Like I like talking about like things that are happening in pop culture, but
it's
this one's fun. This one feels like, it also feels like we're in this like dark little room, even though we're like in this like big thing, but it just feels like cozy and
no, it feels
nighttime.
like we have a talk show too, kind of. Like it just does. Like now she updated the set again to be like off of the ground, so we like step up here and I'm like, thank you.
I'm not sure the purpose of that. I know Moses wanted to put it up. I don't know.
I know he knows something we don't.
I know. I was like, what is that? Right? Because like, why? It feels better, I guess. I guess we're not as low.
Yeah.
But now we're really high to the point where I see like over the wall.
Yes. No, but it makes me feel official blow the whistle. Like once again, Canceled could never.
Wait, official blow the whistle?
So official blow the whistle.
What is that from?
Girl, I honestly have no
Never heard that.
Really?
Official blow the whistle?
Yeah, like so official blow the. I don't know. Maybe it comes from like what's that movie?
Gone Girl.
You probably. Bring it on! You read
Bring
my
It
mind.
On.
They don't say that in Bring It On. Let's take a call.
They might, yeah. And by the way, this is our first episode back, so the next 3 episodes will be more.
Yeah,
calls.
we get excited to see each other, and we do know some people love the Yap, so we try to
Some
just
people love
give
the Yap.
both. You know,
Do you have that word trademark since it's your merch?
I should, but do you know what I was talking about the other day? Do you remember when the Fine Brothers trademarked the word react?
And like anyone who reacted to anything, they're like, you're getting sued.
Yes, and everyone was like, "What the? Where do you get off?" Like
That's
it's
true.
like I'm not trademarking
That's
Yap.
true.
It's for all the girls.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll
That's
share
so
that
true.
one.
But canceled trademark, isn't it?
I
Anyway,
think so. I think it is. It's my lawyers. I feel like they would do that.
yeah,
but I don't know.
TM.
Yeah, maybe like
Canceled.
canceled with Tana Mojo. Like there's definitely some trademark.
Right. That is the
that we did in the
loop
beginning.
around. If you do like your name was like if you everybody want like if you wanted to call her daddy, you could say call her daddy with like Tana and Trish. Not that you would do that.
Yeah.
One, but
Yeah.
you know words like people do. We had one called like oversharing. There was like 5,000 oversharing podcasts, but if you put with so and so,
It's like a thing. I remember I had some trademark issue with something I was doing. Or was it this? We were like making sure this was okay.
yeah. I think your lawyer's like I don't know. It's too close to Loveline. I'm like, well, it's not Loveline, so it's not close.
Quite
I'm like,
literally.
it's parody if it says not. So
Yeah, we love the
anyways.
parody loophole.
I learned it from Nathan Fielder on Nathan For You. He did that dumb Starbucks, remember?
Yes.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy. You can get away with it. And they're like, it's parody because it's dumb.
What's the best episode of Nathan For You? Absolutely
It
ever.
was so good.
So
He kind
good.
of fell off, though. He did that show with Emma Stone. I was like, it's kind of awful.
What did he do with Emma Stone?
God, it was a TV show. What's it called? The Curse.
And he's acting in it?
Oh, my God. It was awful. It was
I
dark.
can't imagine him as anything other than like Nathan For You, like who he is
Right.
in that show. I can't imagine him like
It was bad.
being
It was-
like Joe from You, you know.
Ooh, that's
Like,
coming
it's-
back soon. That's April.
I can't wait. I love that show. We love that show.
I love that show too. That's why I wanted to name the baby Papermate too, because like Penn and Papermate is like such a cute name.
Yeah.
Not that I would be with Penn Badgley, but I guess he's having a baby too. I think his wife is
he?
pregnant with twins.
I love him.
And she's like 41, which gives like, I love when older, not that she's older, but like having an older pregnancy because it gives hope. Because I think so many girls hit their 30s, like, I need to have a baby in my 30s, otherwise that's it. But so many people are having babies in their late 30s and 40s, and it's like so like
I
inspiring.
am just realizing these days that I think that's going to be me. I'm going to be like in my 30s.
Yeah.
But then it's like you get pregnant and literally I want to like literally McCall was asking me, he was like, does this make you want to get pregnant? And I was like, kind of. Yeah,
Wait, I would actually get, I know you like go back and forth with it, but I really asked
But
Tana
the
this
only
earlier.
reason I would be doing it is so that our kids
I'm
could like
dead.
hang out. Like, and that is just not
Ooh,
enough.
but we need kid friends. We're limited with our kid friends.
One day.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get like a dog. No.
I love that. No dog either?
No, not. I need to be in my final solo plane of
You're
life.
so young. Yeah. Like,
And just like it's nice because so much of my life was me being so crazy and unhealed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nice to soak in this time where I am independent and solo, but also not like a mess.
yeah, you need to have that decade of just being wonderful. And
getting my together. You know,
I think that's so
growing and
smart.
healing.
Even that's so smart on you. I love that so much.
I love you.
But I love that. Be like, Trisha's pregnant. I'm pregnant.
I know I would. I'm not
I get
kidding.
like that.
Like that's the only reason I would be like, McCall, let's
I think
just
that's
do
why
it.
I'll be sad with my tube side because when I see other people getting pregnant, even though I know I only want 3 and I'm my age, Moses' age, everything, I think I'll still be sad when people announce their pregnancy because I'm like, I would love
That's what
to
I'm
be
saying.
pregnant.
Like I feel like you love it so much that
I do.
are you sure?
Yeah, if it wasn't for my age, Moses' age, and my C-sections, because you're only supposed to really have 3 C-sections that are safe.
Really?
Moses is, 10 years older than me. I'm 30. I'm going to be 37 this year. So I think just like,
So young.
also just attention. Like I said, the attention,
The
the
attention
money.
is like so real, and it's not like again your kids are such like icons already. You know what I mean? It's not giving like Octomom and they all raise each other.
Yeah, but
Like,
even
it's-
there, did you see her update too with Octomom? She was saying that she should have sued the fertility clinic because she didn't ask for 8 babies. Like they put 8 inside of her. Yeah, that's like a whole new thing. She's just coming. She came out of the documentary too. Everyone's coming back. with
Damn,
the
I want to
documentary.
watch that. I was so fascinated by Octomom. That
I
I
was
loved
too.
all the TLC too. Like
Me too.
back in the day,
K
like-
plus 8, but then her children also were like, that mom was awful. Like,
Yeah, she
never
was-
trust that.
Looking back though, it's like that one was right in front of our faces. Like she was such on that
and
show.
people praised her. And she was on Dancing with the Stars
No, I
and all
almost
this
cut
stuff.
my hair like that at like 13.
You should wear a wig like that. I should wear a wig like that. I love that.
We
I
should
love-
have an episode where we have that
Kate
wig and
Gosselin.
like juicy tracksuits.
That would be so cute. I love a short hair look. That'd
I'm
be so
about to
cute.
have to start wigging it up. Someone posted a video of me in the airport the other day, and I saw the back of my head.
You look so cute. That was it. You went through security with
Yeah,
Nicole.
it
You
was
look so
sweet.
slay. I was like, why? She
It
looks
was
so good.
like they got us in a good moment because
You
I
were
like had
cute.
just taken my jacket off because we landed in
Yes.
Mexico. So I was like, like crop top vibe, and then he was carrying all my shit. And I was like,
so cute. It looked
it was
planned.
kind of But then I saw the back of my head and I was like, holy like my hair is just like getting
It's not too bad. It's not horrible. Like, I mean, mine was
the back
like
of my
way
head
worse.
is not my business though. Honestly, it's just not even my.
No, I posted, because I have like no extensions in the day. I posted my hair and I was like, I don't know who needs to hear this. And everyone's like tagging you. I was like, not you. I didn't mean you. I was just saying like, yeah, there's like no extensions in here today.
Oh no, I need to hear this.
Yeah, this is like literally just like all my hair, which I was like, let me just go like no extensions today. And my
Why
hair
would
was
you
like
ever have
this.
extensions ever again? It looks amazing.
Well, it's good for like fullness, but I've been doing so many wigs and I love wigs too. They're so fun, but it does make such a difference. I told my guy, I go to Alan M. Salon. He clipped it last time I talked about it on the podcast, but hi again, because I just went to him. He did my roots, and I was like, oh, I have a friend that like I tell her to come here.
I've just been growing till right before tour, and then I'm making my final decision.
I love that. You're so me. I'm like,
but it's like whatever. Okay, I'm here for the girlies with the roots right now. It is what it is.
You look so good. This looks good though.
It's just
yours.
I need to do something. I'm deciding between like an orangier Old Money, like a strawberry blonde almost.
Gorge, yeah.
Because I do like warm tones.
You look
on
good.
me.
That wig you wore the first time in Just Trish, I thought was your real hair, and it looked so good.
I just like with the dark hair, I feel like, tell me if you feel this way. Like when I have darker hair, I feel more of a need to like have a spray tan and like full makeup and like all, like I don't feel as okay with myself with no makeup.
Yes, I know what you mean, because I feel a little
This is blonde though, like it's gorgeous.
But with dark hair, especially like when people are like, oh, with the, like, I know what you mean. I could feel, especially because I'm pale a lot, feels a little witchy to me personally. Like, you know, obviously like everyone is beautiful, but me, I'm also just like, I don't know, not that cute without it. But I think you're like that with your blonde hair. You love being tan with makeup. So.
Yes. But then that's just like the serve. And it's, I was posting about this the other day, but like, I don't know if it was growing up on watching Girls Next Door, but like the addiction to being platinum blonde, like you'll never kick it. Like it's like I have to just accept it and want healthier hair.
And
like,
I love it when I see girls at Mean Girls with them. Like, keep that color forever. It looks so good on you. Because
but it's like I'm so sick of having a buzz cut by the end of October every year and being in this cycle like forever.
I had like no hair. It was like so awful.
Or I want exactly this. Like if I pop out with exactly like a dark low light and like a
He's
cute.
so good. He does like all the blonde. I like love him so much. You should go to him.
I know. I'm going to 100%. Either there's this other guy who I don't know.
Yeah,
I need a professional.
If you only go like twice a year, it's like perfect. And then like you'd always wear wigs if you want to do something like glam and cute, you know.
And that's what I need my vibe to be, because I am just seriously so sick of giving Mr. Clean, giving baldy Dr. Phil every October when I'm all done with my bleaching tones. Like I'm we're tired, you know.
Yeah,
but
I feel you.
I can't believe you have no extensions in your head.
Yeah, and it's like the most freeing thing ever. I love like just not
Rainbow
anything.
Birkin, that's the biggest flex ever. That's actually the biggest flex.
I love too, by the way, that you have the Gucci bag everywhere. It makes me so happy when I see it. I was like, oh, I love that you love
changed
that.
my life. I get so many compliments on it too. It's like
so
it's
you're
insane.
on like a private jet with it. I was like, that's so
I'm
funny.
taking it everywhere, and it like changed my life in the sense that I love it so much that I bought like purse organizers to like put my shit in it. Like I have everything in that bag. I can actually like leave the country for a year and just have that bag. It changed my life.
You're going to. You'll be leaving the country for.
The comments on that episode were killing me. They were like, I love that we're just starting off this episode with Tana buying a purse off of Trisha.
I have plenty more. Each episode, just go there.
I can't even. And your taste is immaculate. If you ever want it back, it's the best bag ever.
No, actually, because I sold that one, I got the Dolce & Gabbana. Literally right before you came, I was like, I should order a bag, and I got the Dolce & Gabbana Sicily leopard crystal one. So it's like a leopard crystal bag, and it's so cute. And so I was like, okay,
I want to see a photo of it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I always say if I sell a bag, I can get a new bag. And because we're doing like a leopard thing, I'm like, ooh, it's not Loveline.
Yes.
You'll see it
no,
here.
we should put it on the table.
Yeah.
We should start having little like purses, all the things
cute.
we want to do.
Just put it on the table for
Because
display.
it really is, especially as I'm just in my grandma era. It's like the only time I feel like I'm like serving. Like these boots have been sitting in my closet, and I was like, I have to wear them.
You look so cute. As soon as I saw, I was like, wow, we're coordinating with our leopard. I loved it so much. Anyways.
It's our thing. It's 100% our thing. And
Anytime I see anything leopard, I'll just buy. I just really love. I love leopard, and I always have, but I've never been like able to wear it, and I without feeling like Jersey Shore or something like that.
No, and it's so really, even if it like was a fad, I think I'm just gonna like forever love it. Like leopard's a neutral for me.
Me too. It kind of isn't thing, and I love that like Dolce made it cool again, and now everyone's
it's so
like wearing it.
cute with the blonde. I don't know. I just love it.
So now you gotta stay blonde because we're in our leopard era.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
It's also giving a little like Peg Bundy a little bit, and I love it. Do you know her?
Peg Bundy?
You never seen Married with Children?
No.
With Ed O'Neill. It's so good. It's like God, what is her name? Who's the blonde that's like everywhere now? She was an Anchorman. Who is that? Christina Applegate. She was like really young and hot. She played the daughter, and she was like a real daughter on the show. And then Peg Bundy is the girl from Sons of Anarchy.
No relation to Ted.
Not relation to Ted, but it's so. But she wore leopard and she had a tease. It's so good.
I need to watch Married with Children.
It's such a classic.
I like really suck. I've never seen Titanic.
That's crazy, but Titanic kind of sucks.
I've never seen The Notebook.
Oh, I hate The Notebook. I know. Everyone loves The Notebook. Yeah, I don't like it, honestly. You might like it, though. If you like that one you were talking about, Miley Cyrus, I think it's the same writer, right?
Oh, yeah, I love the last one. But I think I just love that movie so much because it's Miley. I don't know.
Yeah, and people love The Notebook. I don't love, but...
I tried to get into it. Like, anytime I would ever watch it with someone I was hooking up with, too, I'd be like, okay, wait, never mind. I do just want to. I would have to like do something else. Like I can't get into it. It's a slower one.
It's slower, and then it ends. I'm kind of like, that's it. That's all that happened. Nothing.
I just suck at like the slow build movies. Like I truly need like a Vyvanse. Like I need like a Adderall, like an ADHD medication in order. Like Interstellar. I literally it's Makoa's favorite movie. I've never seen it. Brooke's cat's named after Interstellar. Like everyone in my life loves it, and I haven't seen it.
Like the cat's named Interstellar. The
cat's named Murphy, which is from Interstellar. God, if I'm that up, I'm going to prison.
Is
by
it
the
a
way.
space movie?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matthew McConaughey is the lead. I do love him.
Timothy Chalamet was his first.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet's in Interstellar.
There's like a baby in it.
Oh, I'm watching it tonight. I don't even need the Vyvanse. I can't even
watch it again. You love Interstellar. Oh my! Wait, what? You have leopard on your phone case? What is that?
Oh my God, we're all little leopard girlies.
Oh my God, you're so corny, then.
Shout out Wildflower.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yes.
Wildflower.
Okay, love.
Sydney and Devin. That's why I wanted that bag so bad, because Devin Lee Carlson had the Chateau Marmont bag, and I was like,
who's that? She owns Wildflower or what?
Yeah, her and Sydney Carlson are sisters. They're just so cool.
Have you done a case with them? I feel like you've collabed with them.
Yeah, like 2 back in the day. I was looking at them the other day. I was laughing.
Everybody was doing collabs with them. I think Tara Yummy just did one with them.
I would do it again. They make the best phone cases. They really
cute.
do.
I know, that made me want one. I was like,
so protective, so gorgeous. They're so cute. Yes.
I love that.
The bling camera cover's cute, but I get everything too chicken greasy. Like my camera is always covered in grease.
Because you're eating chicken?
Yeah, and just touching my face, like touching my hair. Like my camera always has like the thickest layer of something all over it.
So you gotta wipe it down.
That just does not help with the allegations of me being disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's answer one call. But it's always our first one back, you guys.
We love our ketchup. We can't help it.
Fast forward. We'll have Jimmy do the timestamps. The 49-minute mark is where it starts.
Yeah.
Fast forward 49 minutes to the calls.
Okay. Let's take a f***ing call. Like, oh my God, Tana, do your job.
First call.
I don't need any advice. I just need to know if Tana knows that Mommy Pig is pregnant, and apparently Peppa Pig will be getting a sibling. She had a pregnancy announcement, and I think she said she's due in the summer. I just need to know if you knew, because I know she knows all the lore on Peppa Pig, but this is like brand new news, like 56 minutes ago. All right, I love you guys. Bye.
Okay.
Peppa's mom is pregnant at the same time as you. This is an omen.
God. Okay, I thought everyone was calling me Mommy Pig because I kept seeing this everywhere, and like I can't believe Mama Pig is pregnant. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is that my name?
No. You and Peppa's mom are pregnant at the same time. This is a beautiful omen. Honestly, can I just be so fucking for real with you? I want to apologize to you, actually, like that this is even being taken to Not Loveline, because I took my Peppa obsession so far. Actually, I should get Malibu on my Peppa Pig toys.
It wasn't there one that had a tracker in it? No, didn't someone track you with a Peppa Pig?
That was from a fan, but these are ones I've purchased.
Okay, no
over
trackers
the years.
in it.
No trackers.
Okay, she would love. She's not in the Peppa Pig era. Oh no, she does. She does watch Peppa Pig a little bit. Yeah,
she might live. Malibu is my queen.
Wait, why are you giving him away?
Because I have an entire room in my house right now, like a bedroom that has a closet and like could have a queen sized bed, like a bedroom that is like filled with Peppa stuff. And I like was humoring it for a while, you know, like, oh, I'm healing my inner child. I just love this pig. I think this pig is so cute. You get it more than most people because when you love something, you want everything of it. And that's like how I was. But just, it's gotten out of hand. Like even at the meet and greets, like I'll leave with like 50 Peppas. Like it's a whole thing. Like even the other day when Mommy Pig announced her pregnancy, I was getting texts as if I were pregnant. Like the amount of people texting me being like, Mommy Pig is pregnant, like just wanted to tell you. And I was like, yes, but also like I've taken this too far.
No, that's cute. They know you're passionate about it.
I am, but like
Is it a cartoon?
Yes.
So they just drew her pregnant or what? I don't understand.
Yeah, and they have like whoever runs Peppa's socials is working hard. Like they have like social moments all the time. Like,
I love that.
And like she's just very funny. And you know, Mommy Pig is pregnant, which means Peppa's gonna have another sibling, right? Me looking at Devin, he's like, I can't believe I get paid for this.
How old is Mama Pig?
I don't know. I mean, she has multiple kids.
They've been around for a while, huh?
Yeah. And it's just, you know, I'm really happy for her. I think this is a really good omen, actually.
We're both due at the same time.
Yes. Like that's really good. It just makes me feel like I'm a part of something.
Maybe if you had a baby, you could name it Peppa and they could have the room that's Peppa Pig.
That's actually really true. That is true. But I've been trying to chill out, so I haven't talked about it yet. It's like, oh my God, get a grip.
Wait, but that's like breaking news everyone wants to talk about. So
yeah, it's really sweet.
We should open up with that. What was the question? Or they just were like, a lot of calls. They wanted you to know.
I am just so sorry to
Why?
you, to
That's
the
so
audience.
cute.
No, I think we should give some actual real advice. But Mama Pig is pregnant. I'm aware, and
Is that the title? Mama Pig is pregnant. And then my fans will be so confused because I have no idea who the Peppa Pig is.
no, yeah, we've got to get another one. We've got to please keep holding on. Don't click out.
But you're excited.
I am excited.
The official statement from you is
Yes, I'm excited. Congratulations, Mama Pig. But also, I'm realizing that I need to.
You're like,
I've just been trying to chill out from it. It's like I took it too far. I almost got a Peppa tattoo.
that would have been everything. You should commemorate that little piece of you.
One time I was on a plane coming home from Europe and this guy had a Peppa tattoo on his leg and he was sitting next to us and I was like, how weird. And it was for his kids, but I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I don't need that.
No, but what if that was like your soulmate before? Maybe that was like a soulmate that you missed or a platonic
that
soulmate.
wild?
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? It was like really weird because I was single at the time. I was like, wait.
Maybe
and he was like
that's-
attractive. And I remember being like, what the this is weird. But
It is crazy when you see someone like with a passion like yours. You're just like, oh my God, so crazy.
yeah, but it was for his kids. So he was more normal than me. Like I was, you know, I'm grown.
It's
like,
for your inner child.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Don't
I
get rid
should-
of your Peppas. One day you might have kids and they may love them.
That's true. And I do have a lot of cool Peppa items, you know, like niche
Yeah.
ones that took me. I'll keep some, but it's like the 80 stuffed animals. Like imagine that room was an office.
Well, you can make it at a Peppa Pig.
I guess that's true. I guess that's true.
Yeah, I think that's cute. I know because of you, I rip open all the stuffies people get me to see if there's any trackers in there.
You have to like be vigilant. It's really
Nah,
wild.
No one's tracked me, but
I don't know. People are insane though. You know what I mean? Just
were
especially
just-
with air tags now. Like it made tracking so much more accessible. You know?
so scary.
Yeah, which I don't love.
Yeah.
At all. I have like a permanent fear of trackers being put on people's cars. Like we thought my stalker did that to Paige and we had to like strip her car and
Oh
search
my
it.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's just not.
Damn.
It's
Scary.
not cute. It's really not. I don't know. We should let me give some advice to someone else. Like I'm sorry.
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Tana. I'm Sabrina from Toronto, Canada. I have a question. So, what do you think about the whole concept of a guy having a girl's best friend? Because, like, when I first started dating, like, this is a couple years ago, when I first started dating this guy, he told me, oh, I'm gonna go meet up with my girl best friend. And at the time, at the beginning of the day, like, dating stage, I was like, you know what? It's whatever. I don't care. I'm not jealous. Later on during the relationship, I was like, I'm actually getting jealous. Who's this, you know, like who's this girl? So I want to know what you think about that whole concept. Like a guy you're dating having a girl best friend. Anyway, thanks so much. Love you. Bye.
Wow.
I love it. She's like, who's this? That's so real. That's so like White Lotus to be like, you know.
Yes.
It's like just like an innocent girl. You're like, who's this?
I know. It's like my opinions on it have changed a lot over time. I used to not care as much. It's hard. I think it's all entirely dependent on the girl's demeanor. And if she is crossing boundaries or not. And if she respects your relationship or not. You know what I mean? And it's like, even like just back in the day, like Hunter is my best friend and he dated a lot of people who I felt like weren't, I don't know, obsessed with our friendship. Like the significant other was almost like, and I remember kind of being like that's my best friend and like being annoyed. And then as I've gotten older now, I'm much more like vigilant of like, but like just being more vigilant of like, cause you know what I mean?
More vigilant in the sense that
Just
you're
like
making
anything
effort.
I'm posting, anything I'm doing, anything I'm
With
saying,
him.
yes, that it's very much respecting of boundaries. And it's just like, yeah, like, I don't know. I think some girls, like, I've definitely been with some guys where they have the girl best friend and it's like so blatantly obvious that she wants to him, and then like a lot of the time the guy is oblivious and they're like, no, that's like, but you just, as a woman, you know other girls, you know, and it's like,
it's so hard to like your age, especially if they're like single. It's like just so different because like anybody that I dated that had a girl best friend, I thought was like a red flag, and it always was. They always were like too friendly, posting pictures together. I was just like, that's weird. Like I don't like that. So I never really dated someone long term that had a girl best friend because I'm like, that just made me uncomfortable. And I think it's weird, especially when they're single and stuff like that. Moses has a girl best friend that he's known for like so long. Obviously, she's like married with kids, and like I like
yeah,
like
and
her.
like, that's a vibe.
And they're not like posting, like, hey, I don't know. But also, there's just I guess it's like you said. There's just some people you just don't feel that like threat. I have a guy best friend, Jeff, and so, but I will say like those friendships, you're just like not as close once you're in a relationship. Not to say you're not as close, but you don't see them as often as you do.
Yeah, and the dynamic just changes because obviously when you're single, it's like, oh, let's hang out and like rot all night, and it's like, no, you're not gonna like do that. You know what I mean?
Or they don't like spend the night at your house. Like Jeff doesn't like spend the night at our house anymore. Not that it's like a problem. Like he comes over, but it's just like there's just different things that change,
different boundaries, and yeah, I think as a girl, you know, if a girl is crossing the boundaries, if she low-key wants your man, if she whatever. And I've definitely had some really weird situations, you know, that are just like so where it's like, you know, why are you touching him? Why are you talking about him sexually? Why are you talking about your sex life to him? Like things like that, where it's like, oh, why is he like 1/5 of everything you post? Like just different things like that, where it's like, oh, like maybe you want him and that's weird. But I think so long as boundaries are fully respected, then it's the best thing ever.
And that you're comfortable. Like if you're comfortable with it, like you said, if you like if I was like, oh, she doesn't make me comfortable, I know it for like instant, like Moses would just like stop being friends with her. But it's 100%. Just like, but like you said, you just know. And for me, it was never even like a threat. Like, you know what I mean?
And
like
you
it's
never
just, like,
want to do that. It's like the worst speaking up on that, because then it's like, you know, like I always would want to support my partner's any friendship. So then if it's like,
but if you know, if they're talking sexual, if they're doing, there's a girl on TikTok. Do you ever see her? It's like talking about her. She's like doing it as like a parody, but she always talks about being like she's like, oh my God, that's my best friend. It's like his wedding, and then he's like getting married to a girl, and she's like acting like the pick me. Like she goes, oh my God, that's my best friend. You know what I mean? I don't know what her thing is, and it's like it's that like those kind of girls. You're just like, okay,
exactly, where it's
like,
just
what
like,
do you mean? We always cuddle together. Like, oh my God, you're being so weird. Like that's our thing. Yeah.
And it's as I've gotten older, I just even like me being friends with my exes and stuff. I always was just like very close with them, and like just fine. And even just as I date Makoa further and further, it's like I'm just trying to be more vigilant of how things can be perceived, and like boundaries.
But he seems like social. Like some people like just don't have a problem, and some people do. And I feel like whatever your partner's comfortable with, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I just think, I guess my advice to you if you're dealing with that is like, if you know, like instinctually you will know her intentions, and obviously your partner should respect whatever boundaries you put in place. Like you have to tell him to cut her off, but it's like, hey, maybe like, this, I don't like when y'all do this.
Yes. Or if he's like hanging out with her like solo, I'd be like, do you need to do that? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like weird.
Yeah.
My opinion.
100%.
Especially if he's hanging out with you more than me. It's like, what about us? Like, you know.
Yes. Why is she touching you at all? Like just weird shit. It's like, you know,
like you said, intuition's good, because I used to be that girl. You would think I'd be the jealous one all the time. Like, it'd be like, oh, you're not having any girlfriends, but like you just know when something's just like platonic. Yeah,
like, and you can just 100% tell exactly, and it's like,
So, listen to your gut.
Listen to your gut, your
intuition.
And it's all a growing game, and every situation is just kind of different. You know, like that's one of those ones where it's very case by case, and like, you know, because it can be the most chill thing ever, but like it can also be
awful, toxic,
a mess, and like that's your man. And
you look
like,
so
it's
cute.
awful.
You look so mature today.
Ooh, my button up.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like your hair is so cute. Like everything's just
so sweet. I feel a little
sex therapist or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're giving it.
Wait,
sure.
thank
you look so good. Like you look so mature today. I was like,
oh my God. I think it is my button up. I bought this on Depop, and the caption of it was like, could be a good work uniform, and I was like, perfect.
You're like, I need it for my job. I've seen so many edits of you on my For You page lately that it's like you like really old clips of like when you're like 18, 20. I was like, oh my God, she looks so different and like acts so different. And now I see you, I'm like, oh my God, you're really so grown.
I'm in my grown era.
You are.
It's nice. It's nice. And you look amazing, obviously. It's
you.
so funny because it is like every time she compliments me, I have to compliment her back, and then it seems disingenuous, but it's like I mean it.
And then sometimes you just like look at someone, and you're just like, oh my God, they're so pretty. I love you. Should we answer one more? Okay.
Yeah, two more.
Oh, two more. He's like, two more. Give him. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes, give the people. Maybe even three, because what was Mama Pig? We needed it, but like
But I love you for saying 3, especially because the last episode was 2. So to do 2
Oh,
back to back
yeah. We're getting,
Dude, it's just so
unsubscribe.
funny. Like, what do you mean you took 2 calls in an hour?
I think Mama Pig should be the title. I mean, if you want to know. Tana's statement on Mama Pig pregnancy.
Oh my God. That's where it's like, get a grip here.
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Tana. I just got back from Trisha's live show, and I got way too drunk. So I wanted to know what you guys think about not feeling as embarrassed as how drunk that you get in public and stuff like that, because I could not get up. I was on the ground, and it's all very embarrassing. So do you guys have any advice for me? Thank you. Bye.
Aww.
There have been 2 people this past weekend that got kicked out of my show for being too drunk. I'm like, who's turning up at my show? It's so funny.
I think it's just because, like, you know, the feeling of, like, you go to a show and it's someone you love. And I did this with Adam Sandler. I went and saw him live and I got so blacked out. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. I remember one flash of him on stage. Like, I get it. Like, singing your fave and, like...
We saw there was a clip on TikTok. There was 2 clips of 2 people getting kicked out. And then the last one I remember was at Seattle. And maybe this was this girl. It was like high up in the balcony. And like you see like this like usher like cleaning up the puke. And basically someone's like, they let her back in. She was just orderly. She puked once. They let her back in. She puked twice. So this poor person like is obviously hating his life. And people are like, we had to move because of the smell. Like everyone's moving out of the way. And you just hear me in the background singing like, God, what have you done? And like the whole audience like, you're a ping pong. And this guy, and just like the vomit and people moving. And then the janitor just upset. Like, and I was just like, this is so, please don't get too crazy. Like, I like that you had a good time, but 2 people got kicked out. One other person was like moshing people by herself. She's just like slamming into people. And I was like, what is happening?
I've been there. We actually had to switch our meet and greets to before the show. Originally, our first tour, they were after the show.
What?
And I had to switch them because canceled girls, it's not 2 people. It is like 15 a show.
Wow.
Like they get and listen, that was me for so long, so I'm not even remotely casting an air of judgment. Okay. I really do. But like, oh my God, there was a show in New Orleans, Louisiana, and girls were hopping barricades, sneaking back into the meet and greet 4 times. We had 2 girls try to fight a bouncer, puking everywhere. Every single person, I think, touched one of my private parts. Like, it was insane.
Oh my God.
And I was like, no more. Like, meet and greet before the show. I love the Hammered girls, but like the venues were getting like...
That's your new podcast, Hammered.
Yes, like literally hammered. But here's what I will say. I think... don't beat yourself up. Like the anxiety, that's why I stopped drinking. I'm not going to lie. Anxiety, well, I needed to stop drinking. Let's be so for real. But anxiety is enough to kill a woman sometimes.
What's anxiety?
Where you wake up the next day and it's like, either A, I did this and this isn't me and I want to die about it. Or like, I don't remember, so I'm anxious. I said things I shouldn't have done. I did things I shouldn't have done. Oh my God, I banned the words last night from my house. Like people could have literally said like last night the weather was nice. And I'd be like, shut up, get out. No.
You were just like, because you couldn't remember it.
Or I would just be so stressed about like things I did. And one time someone did give me the advice to just go watch Jersey Shore and it'll make you always feel better because like everyone's insane when they drink and like, just know that the worst thing someone could possibly remember was like, oh, that girl was too drunk. And it happens to everyone.
Yeah, I like laugh about it because I think it's funny. I guess in like hindsight, it's not funny. Like someone is cleaning up after you and you are like disrupting other people. So like I get it. But I mean, to me, it's like so silly because I just think of my shows as being like, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. It's like so silly. It's like whatever. And people are just getting like wasted at the show. And I'm like, that's wild. But
it's because they're just like,
okay,
catching a vibe, you know?
That gives me perspective then because I was just like, did they get the wrong show? They think it's like a Motley Crue concert or something. But then it's like, that makes sense. Okay, you're saying it's a good thing. They're like,
yeah, like I think honestly, if I was in my drinking days, I would love to go to a Trisha Paytas show hammered and scream sing Pink Pony Club.
Right. You're just like, what is this? But we're drunk on top of it. So it's maybe that's why people cheer so much. Maybe everyone's drunk at my shows because people at the night of the Oscars, I sang Defying Gravity and Somewhere on the Rainbow. You would think that's Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. They were just like, like, and it was so bad because I lose my voice every show. And it was so awful. People were so wild for it. So you know what? Keep drinking at my show.
Yeah, I think it's nice. And I think we all get too drunk now and again. So you should never give yourself some grace, especially when you're in your 20s. Like you're figuring things out. Like when you're a little younger, like, you know, it's just, if you beat yourself up for every stupid thing you've ever done when you're drunk, like it's just, it happens to the best of us and you're fine. I mean, obviously there are certain things, you know.
Your perspective is so good. That's such a nice. Well, did she have a question, or she was just saying like, "What do I do?"
I think I think she just had a little anxiety, and that's sweet. Yeah, I just think about you seeing drunk, like it happens all the time. Like get too drunk,
but just maybe go like puke in your purse, because like I think having someone else clean up's crazy. I got car sick in New York and I had like a bag full of snacks I weren't even eating. Yeah, and I just threw up in the bag because I didn't want to do it in the Uber. You know what I mean? I was like, let me just do it here because that's crazy to do it in a car.
I have this is one of my biggest pet peeves, actually, like absolutely ever. And I'm probably gonna get a little hate for this, but I don't care. And I know some people can't control it, so then I'm just like for this. But I don't understand how people spray puke more than once in their life, or like 2 times.
What's that spray?
Just like people who puke.
Just like projectile.
Like they're like, oh, I think I'm going to throw up. And then 45 seconds later, they're puking on the floor in front of everyone. You knew you were going to throw up. You had 45 seconds, go to a trash can. I know there are projectile moments that you sometimes cannot control. But I had a friend who would just always be like throwing up on people and like whatever. And it's like, you knew you were going to throw up.
Yeah. Like
I
do
also
it in
have,
your
like,
purse, do it somewhere. Didn't they do that in Clueless? Someone threw up in a purse because it's like, just do that.
I also have like whatever it is, like a mytophobia or whatever. Like I can't see people throw up. I hate it.
What is nauseating, even your own throw up is like so disgusting. So I felt bad for the people that were up there, and obviously the person cleaning it is like, it's awful. And like you said, there are certain situations, but if you're drinking, maybe bring a extra bag in case you're going to do that.
Yeah, and just try not to get there, right? That's the goal. But I mean, listen, as someone who's been there so many times, it happens.
It's why I like literally don't drink, because I literally have 2 champagnes and I'm like throwing up, like, and I just am like really bad at it. So I was just like, and it made me feel sick. So I was just like, I don't like love it. I still don't like the taste, but
I would do anything for whatever that is, because I actually could have 50 glasses of champagne and still keep going. It's so bad.
No, that's good. That's the thing. I think it was Denver that got the most turned. They all had like beer cans up in the air, and I was like, oh, I kind of love it. Like, I'm just so not used to it because I don't drink emotional drinks. So it's so funny when people are like drinking.
Hammered.
Again, not that it's bad, but
even now that I'm sober, I kind of hate it though. Like I'm such a hypocrite. It's like,
I don't hate it, but it's always shocking me. Oh, you're drinking.
Yeah, like oh my god, just like people
totally
being
fine.
too drunk. Now I'm such a hypocrite. It's like, Tana, you've been sober for 6 months and now you hate hammered people. Have you met yourself hammered?
That makes more sense though, because it's like, you know how either you or other people around you could be drunk and obnoxious. I mean,
I think that's what it is, because I am like a psycho.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just like, I won't shut the up. I won't go the bed. I want to like get on a flight to the Bahamas, like randomly. Like
I think it's also you sober just wanting to get a flight to the Bahamas. Like this week, you're like, I'm in Cabo. I was like, oh, random. Okay. Like,
no, that is true.
You love a flight. You love catching a PJ.
I know so much.
It's so funny. I love it. I love that about you. That's the life. That's why you should be single with, or not single, but no kids for a while.
No kids, yeah.
It's hard to do.
Travel.
I know.
I do.
And I know it'll get back. People are like, you should travel with your kids. I'm like, not when they're babies, but when they're older.
Yeah, Isabella, the other day we were all going to Cabo and she wants a baby like right now. One of my best friends. But she's kind of just kidding about it. But she was like, I would just bring the baby to Cabo. And I was like, no, you won't, Diva. Don't get pregnant yet.
One baby may be doable.
Yeah.
One baby. But even that seems like a lot. Their little ears on the plane. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but that's so scary. But anyways,
traveling with kids too is just like wild because it's so expensive and tedious, and like they won't remember it necessarily.
Well, they're free until they're 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like changing diapers in their ears and the pressure. But I know people like love it. Some people travel with their kids all the time. Couldn't be us. I was just like, because I want Moses to come on, like see me and stuff, but I'm like, I don't want to like bring the kids. You know what I mean?
And like, I just don't like people taking their kids to like the Eiffel Tower when they're like 1. It's
yeah.
like, wait till they're like 5.
Yeah, and I get it's like memories for them, but the Eiffel Tower is a crazy because I don't think they really care. At least Disney, they're like seeing, like Malibu loves Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, so she loves to see the characters. She probably won't remember.
Disney makes perfect sense. That's like that's really the only exception in my eyes until the kids like are like the beach, I guess.
The beach. They do love a beach, especially babies. They do love a beach. Yeah, I mean, they gotta do stuff. Then they're humans.
Yeah.
They need entertainment. They can't be trapped in their crib all day. But kids do look, in general, when I travel, I'm traveling so much now on planes, and it's like they do look miserable, and I always feel so sad because they're probably scared. They don't know, their ears are popped, they're bored, you know, all that stuff like that. So I always do feel a little bad for them. But
I do too.
People are doing it. People are traveling with their babies, and
they are. And girls are getting drunk. Listen, we love you.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like, don't trip. Like, just think about all the awful things, you know, like you probably were just like loud or like said some things or tripped and fell or whatever. Like, it's fun.
Unless she's that girl that puked twice.
Yeah, that's true. That is kind of true. But still, honestly, like, she remembers it.
I saw that TikTok.
Like,
and in my head, it was like funny. And then I was like, okay. Like,
yeah.
And like I said, people, if they want to have a good time and that enhances it, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I think people are just like, because even just at your show, like the energy in the room when I was there, it's so palpable. And like, everyone's just like, raging, singing along, like the vibes are so high.
Especially
like,
because we do like bet on it and stuff, and people just get like so excited when it's like songs they know. That's like why I love Chris Olsen's tour. It's like all just cover songs of like he was doing Mamma Mia and One Direction. I was like, I love that he only did cover songs.
I know, we love a good cover, and like just singing along like with a crowd. It's like the best feeling in the world.
It really is like karaoke hour, and people are just there to like
it's the best.
Sing with you, and they vibe. And I see. He gets the same comments I do, like, who pays money to see this? But it's like the people who get it. When you're there, it is a vibe. And I know on the outside, like when I watch anyone else's tour, I'm like, I don't get it. But I know the people who are there love it so much. And that's all that matters.
That's literally
And I
all
felt
that
that way
matters.
when I went to your show too. Not that I ever thought because there's no clips of yours, but I just remember being like, oh, it's like so weird when people just do like podcasts. But then when I went to yours, I was like, oh my God, they like loved it. Like people were so excited. You were so excited. And then I kind of got it. I was like,
seeing your faves. It's just, that's what it's about, you know? And I always just giving people whatever they love to see online.
Are you going to go to Jeff's show?
I think I am, honestly. I've been like, I'm so nosy. I keep calling them all and I'm like, what's the drama? Who's fighting? Like whatever.
Jeff Wittick?
Yeah, those boys are so funny. I always say they're like a group of girls. Like there's always some crazy shit going on.
Back with his producer?
Yes. And like even just that, they're so funny. And like, I don't even know. It's just, I want to go to a few shows.
I want to see his tour because I'm like, I'm also nosy. I'm so like curious, like what he does. Is he doing stand-up because he's in like comedy clubs?
I think like stand-up, live podcast combination. A lot of the people he works with are stand-up comedians. So it's like, you know what I mean? And like, crazy. I'm assuming as well, it's just a lot of stories that he wouldn't put on the internet. That's why I'm excited to go because I have so many stories with Jeff that he would never let me tell. Oh, so I like. And it never gets
like you guys did a really good job, like not leaking your stories. Like, how do you keep that from happening?
I don't know. We're actually right now we're writing the show for this next upcoming tour, and I have this crazy story I want to tell, but it's like at the expense of some other influencers, and I'm like trying to figure out if I just say F it,
or you just like. Can you take people's phones? Do people do that? I don't know if that's a thing. Like drop your phone in this bag, like White Lotus.
People do the phone bag thing, where it's like you keep your phone, but the thing is locked. Like, do you get what I'm saying? You put it in the thing, they lock it, and then you go in. And then I've gone to a lot of shows like that. Like, you know what I mean?
People would really pay then if they know like these stories are not getting out. You know what I mean? Then they're like, I wanted to know. Like, I was so curious.
Hi, Trisha and Tana. My name's Sarah. I'm 21 years old. I'm about to graduate college, and I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years. He's perfect in every single way, except for the fact that he's kind of reckless with his spending. For example, like, if an artist he likes drops merch, he'll spend hundreds of dollars on it. And just stuff like that, where I feel like he could be saving money, because I'm working towards saving for us to get an apartment together. And I feel like he could also be doing the same, but I feel like he's just not mentally there yet right now. What do you think I should do? Love you both.
Love you.
We love you.
Me with Mayhem merch. When now that Lady Gaga has an album, like I'm buying everything.
No,
Gaga.
literally, that's actually I'm the guy and Makoa's the girl.
Yeah, same.
I mean, okay, this is kind of a hot take and not usually what I'm saying, but in today's society, if that's the biggest problem, it sounds like you do have a keeper, which is good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's his biggest issue, at least he's not like cheating or freaking out or leaving her at a dispensary on the side of the road or sending skull emojis when she has cancer or whatever else these men are fucking doing. I feel like you just bring it up to him or like start asking him for $100 now and again, and then you just save it. Like, you know?
Yeah, I think the money thing is like such a big thing for people. Like we are the spenders, so we don't think about it. But like I'm sure
it's scary.
It's scary, especially when you are the one saving and like you know,
and it's like I'm refraining.
Yeah, and then they're just blowing it. You're like, oh my God, but we could have this apartment so much quicker if you just stop doing it.
That is true. Really true.
I mean, that's even been with us, like with me and Moses too, because there's certain things we like want to save for and stuff. And he's like, honestly, like, but you just like, I was spending crazy. I really don't anymore, minus the Dolce purse that I just bought, but only because I sold a purse. I was like, well, I sold a purse. I can, but But it does make like it is a point of tension in a relationship, I think, when you're like saving up for something together. Like that would be, I think, you know, we both make money, so spending it. But like, let's say like you're both trying to work towards something and you're not like bringing in anything, that would be like frustrating.
Yeah, I agree with that fully. I feel like sounding like he's a great guy, like hopefully they can have a discussion about it and then it can just like move forward. You know what I mean? Like hopefully, I feel like maybe your pitch is that he's spending more money on you and then you're low key saving it. You know, you're like, oh my God, babe, give me a couple $100.
Would he do that, you think? I don't know. That's crazy. Cause I can imagine him being like, here, baby, here's $200.
Right. I know.
Sometimes I feel like I should for Valentine's Day. I don't know what to get. I'm like, do you want me to sell you? Like, I don't know. Because then you can get something you want. I don't know. You can save it for us. Like, I think that sometimes.
That is so funny.
But
and
it feels
so
a little
real.
odd to do. I don't know. We do have a joint bank account. You could always use it.
Yeah.
He has his own too. So maybe he'll feel better if, like, you know, I don't know, get buy himself something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you guys could easily just set budgets. Like, I feel like there's got to be a conversational point where, like, if you're like, okay, I know you love to spend every month, so here's the amount on your fun things. Like, just communicate it out. That's what I hope.
Yeah, he could change, because I was the spender and Moses like telling me like, well, we could get this if we save this money together.
Same.
And I was like, you're so right. Like, I was just buying like purses and stuff like that. Meanwhile, we want to get like a lake house or something. And I'm like, yes, that seems unobtainable. I'm just like, whatever, $1,000 doesn't equal $1 million home. But he's like, no, but over time it does. And I was like, you know what? You make sense. So then
I agree, honestly. And even Makoa has like brought it up to me, like, maybe don't spend this on this. And then like, I won't, because it's like, he brought this to my attention.
like, you don't think about it sometimes.
Yeah, because I'm just very much like, if I want it, I want to get it. And then I'm like, I'll work twice as hard next week to make it back. But it's like, imagine you just worked twice as hard and saved it. Like,
yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And that's like, but I feel like truly like him bringing things to my attention of like, you know, like we don't have to be this bougie about this. Like, it did really help me, you know? And I feel like he loves you, and like it could easily be $100 less on that Travis Scott hoodie, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No,
like,
but it's so real. Even like our like DoorDash and stuff, like our food delivery stuff like that. Like when we were looking at the prices and he's like, honestly, I'll just go pick up the food. I was like, honestly, that's what people used to do. We probably should just do that. And it gets here faster. The drivers, they always like get lost and the food gets cold. So
even just like, I'll like go to order the whole menu and he's like, you're not going to eat that third Cajun pasta. And it's like, oh, but I want it. But then I'll put it back. And like
Taco Bell's where it's at, because that's budget friendly.
Yes. Oh my God. I think we need Taco Bell.
Is that what we want? Yeah, I love it. I was really obsessed with those little mini crunch wraps.
I haven't tried them
cute.
yet,
Okay,
and I want to.
Okay, they're pretty cute.
Yeah, I want to try them.
Okay.
But yeah, I really think communicate with your man, and you guys got this. Like, there's so many easy ways to, everyone gets what they want and they're happy there, you know, like.
Yeah, and people will be open to the communication.
Yeah, he sounds like he's a great guy and you love him, and I think that's, and you also just remember, like, you guys are 21. I know you want the apartment right now and there's a roadblock and like all of those things, but your frontal lobes will develop and he might snap out of it as well, you know?
That's true. Be patient. To me, you're 32 years to buy a house, you know, should have been a lot sooner, but it took a while. Did you get invited to the Live Moss event?
No, I would have done anything. I saw Matt King there and I was like, that should be me.
Terry Joe was there. Like, everybody was at this Live Moss, and I was like, I want to go.
I want to Live Moss. Taco Bell, please invite me and Trisha Paytas to your next test kitchen event. We live this okay? We love Taco Bell.
I could see you getting married at the Taco Bell Chapel in Vegas.
I almost have so many times. No, they have a package right now that's like a good deal.
Did you post about it? Someone I know posted about it. No, not you.
No, it wasn't me, but I've shown it to Makoa. I would. I've been there a million times too. I love the Taco Bell Cantina.
Would you do
Vegas.
a Vegas wedding?
Yes.
Because you're such a Vegas girl,
I also like want multiple weddings. Like I'm like such an attention. I want like a Vegas and then like a, you know, destination. And like
we did that. We did the LA and we did the Maui, and it was so fun.
Maui's so good. Yeah. Makoa yesterday dropped a bomb on me. Like, well, someone was asking us, our friend Renata, she was like, when are you guys gonna get married? Yada, yada, like where? And he was like, I don't know. I really don't want to do Hawaii. And I was like, you what?
What?
I guess it's because to him, it's like boring.
That's like where he's from. He's like,
yeah.
Hawaii weddings that was my favorite wedding. I loved it. And it was like relatively inexpensive for everything you got. It's so beautiful. Like, I loved it.
And all his family's already there. I think to him it is less exciting because the first time I ever asked him, he said Napa. And I was like, what are our ties to Napa? Like, why?
Wine country.
Yeah. I mean,
That's cute.
It is cute.
I love that he wanted to go there. That's kind of romantic.
I guess, I mean, it's a good choice, but I thought he'd be like all for the Hawaiian wedding, but then it's like, I don't know.
That's crazy. And they do that whole, like, they do like, woo, they like blow like the conch, and then they put these like things around you. It was like so cute. I like loved it.
And he's from Maui, but we met.
He is?
Yeah, he's from Maui, born and raised. And then I know.
That's like my dream is to like retire and like move our family there. Like I
Even
love
that,
Maui.
I keep wanting to get maybe a second property kind of soon. And I keep pitching, maybe we get one in Hawaii. So when we're older, we have this and it appreciates. And he's very much like, why would we do that? My family has houses. Like, we'll get those one day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's
okay, bouge.
Well, no, not on some like crazy
So to inherit a Maui house is crazy.
Yeah, that is true. That's wild. Yeah, what am I saying?
Love
it's
that.
But yeah, I guess I was thinking the compromise could be that it was a different island, like a Kauai or an Oahu, that we could have a wedding there. Because then it's like, it's still not like where you're from. It's not like boring.
I've never been anywhere but Maui, and people try and tell me go here, go here. I'm like, I only love Maui. Like that, I've been there 5,000 times, and I'm like, that's all I care about.
You and Moses Hana's everything.
Love it. That's why I shot my Fabio music video. I flew everyone out there because I was like, let's all go.
I made them all do road to Hana to get there to shoot the music video.
I actually puked the whole way up, so we had to take the little plane back because I was like gagging. I was like, I couldn't do it. I was so sick, but yeah.
It is a crazy drive.
I flew everyone out.
Trisha, that is so funny because, mind you guys, this is like a 4-hour drive.
Yeah, from the main, yeah.
And like hard, like you're like going through waterfalls and like it's like some like off-roading. It's so iconic.
Yeah, we were in the waterfalls, like, and I flew, like, my director, there was, like, 10 crew, Fabio, my mom, my hairstylist, my makeup artist, and we're all staying in these, like, little huts in Hana, and it was
you actually
so cute.
Stayed up there, too?
It was a 3-day shoot, yeah.
That's so iconic.
We're, like,
that's
on cliffs, like, kissing, and then we have a bed on the beach. It was after I had a breakup in 2019, so it was, like, that month after I just got out of the mental hospital, and I was like, I have nothing to live for. I'm just gonna spend all my money. So it was like a $300,000 shoot to bring everyone there, and like Fabio, and but we had dinner together and it was fun, and it was a vibe.
That is so iconic.
And then I put the billboards all over LA. It was like me and Fabio like in bed, and it was like promoting the music video.
How much were those?
The billboards aren't crazy. I mean, they are crazy when you think about it. I maybe did 5 for $7,000 each, and that was a Studio City, Hollywood. Like those are like prime locations too.
I feel like they're so much more expensive now.
Are they? I haven't looked because back in the day you could get them for like $6,000 on like Laurel, you know.
Yes, which is like so iconic.
What is it now? Did you look?
They're like $15,000 to $20,000 for a billboard. Now I remember for my 21st birthday, I got one on Sunset Boulevard.
Yes,
and it was like under 15, I think. And then the billboard stays up until someone else buys it out. So even if you have it for like, let's say you buy it for 30 days, if someone else doesn't buy it out for 60 days, like you keep your billboards. And then I had it for like so long. We were trying to do it for something and then I forget what it was. It was just expensive.
I remember everyone's getting billboards on the time. I probably saw other people doing it. I'm like, I want a billboard too.
I know, it's so fun. We should get a billboard. Let's get a Not Loveline billboard.
50K.
50K?
The highest they can go in LA.
That's insane. That's not worth it.
I would love to. I wonder how much the big one on like Hollywood and Highland is. You know, like that big. That's what we need.
We should do
different photo though. We need to get a new. I mean, I know you love, but I like hate.
No,
I hate our photo. I don't know what it is, and it's not about anybody but me just hating the way I look in it.
We should do a leopard one.
Yeah,
like a leopard photo shoot. I'm so
down.
I love photo shoots, and we could have Peggy shoots film.
Well,
we love you guys.
Trademarked by
trademark React.
We're gonna trademark cheetah
true
print.
crime. Trademark leopard print. Sorry, Tariyami.
Oh no, is that her thing?
She does love leopard because she's very like Y2K.
Okay, but that's not like her merch or anything, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I could see it being though. Like
I haven't seen any
very much.
That's why I chose it because I know it's a thing, obviously, like Jersey Shore and stuff, but I haven't seen like a podcast do it because I know our other chairs a lot of people had because they were IKEA yellow chairs. So I was like, we need to get something custom.
No, I love our leopard
chairs. How do you
chairs.
feel? This is so funny because it like goes up, so it's just a funny little
It does.
sit.
I feel like very propped up. I like can't. That's why I have the pillow here too because it's like propping up my. So I'm like, I had to.
We have the pajamas and maybe we can like lean on it more and feel it.
And like sprawl. I'm going to be spread out in the next episode.
It gives Blue's Clues a little bit too.
But I love that. Honestly, that was so Blue's Clues. Like, what's the guy's name? Steve in his big chair.
He's still killing it.
Yeah, he kind of ate.
Is that his thing? A big chair? Is that what his thing was?
Didn't he have the big green chair? Yeah.
But like, he called it there?
I don't know if he ever like talked about it.
Big comfy chair.
He just kind of served. Like Blue's Clues was kind of a serve.
The red chair?
Wow. It was red. Well, I know nothing.
Know.
I know nothing, but good chair.
It is giving that vibes.
Yeah.
I love it.
We're giving Blue's Clues, not
so
Blue's Clues.
Not.
Should we head on over to the Patreon and get spicy?
Let's go to Patreon. Spicy time. Patreon.com/Not Loveline, you guys. We love answering questions. Thank you guys for supporting over there because honestly,
We love
you guys
you.
are amazing. Every time I look at it, because I kind of just post and like look at the comments and that's it. And then every month I look at it, I'm like, wow, we have a lot of people joining, like a lot each month.
And they're just, people are so positive and nice over there. It's such a fun community and we just love you guys. I'm excited. I have to pee, so I'm going to let my pee out.
Yes.
But then I always hold my pee on Not Loveline. So if I look like I'm holding my pee, just know I am.
You are. See you next time. Bye.